Previously on When Calls the Heart.
How much did he pay you in exchange for the lives that will be lost here?
So how are you feeling?
I no longer feel nauseous.
Well, that might mean you're progressing.
Or that I was never pregnant.
It wasn't always like this. Laura took such good care of me when I was sick.
It makes sense Lucas is feeling this way. He just sold his oil company and now he's questioning what he'll do next.
I may be leaving town.
Lucas!
Maybe I simply hadn't considered all of my possibilities.
This is such a mess. How does he get anything done? You'll feel blue, you'll feel sad. You'll miss the bestest pal you ever had.
Ooh, hot. Coffee that I just spilled all over my hand. What? I remember the cream.
You met with Arthur Gilchrist?
I should get some ice for my hands.
If the Hearst newspaper chain is interested in our little newspaper, don't you think that's something I should know?
Yes.
And have been included in the meeting?
Mm-hmm.
I would have never excluded you.
Listen, but the thing...
Lee, please. Okay. But what?
I tried to tell you about it the other night at the saloon, but we got sidetracked. The truth is, Gilchrist didn't want to meet with you. He was only interested in me. And since that was the case, I just forgot about the offer altogether.
Oh. I apologize.
Well, I still hear some wheezing. It may have gotten a little better,
I
but
just can't seem to catch my breath. And I don't want a second opinion. You're my doctor. Just tell me what you want me to do.
the first thing that I am prescribing, again, is that you slow down. You work too hard and you work too late.
Yeah,
I am also ordering you a steam nebulizer. You'll inhale vapor through a mouthpiece that...
A what?
Why am I even bothering? You probably won't even use it, right?
No.
Well, I'm ordering it anyway. And Bill, go home and rest.
Anything you say. Thank you.
Gustav,
My apologies for the late hour.
please don't be concerned. Come in.
I did not want to call, but then I saw your light as I passed by.
Gustav, this isn't exactly on the way. Is there something wrong?
If Lucas has gone off to gather his thoughts, as you have said, how long do you suppose it'll be?
A few days, maybe? I don't know. But if you're worried, and I don't think you need to be, I can ask Nathan to ride up to the ridge and try finding him.
The Mountie? Mm-hmm. He would do that?
Nathan is a very good man.
I'd feel much better. Merci. Oh, one more thing. The letter Lucas left you, do you mind if I...
Oh, I haven't even opened it.
You have not read his letter?
No. But I know what it says.
You really are meant for one another. Quelle jambe de mon reste.
Lee? Lee?
Oh, good morning, darling. Oh, what a restful night. Did you have a good sleep?
I was until a second ago.
Oh.
You wonder what happened.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What was your meeting with Gilchrist about?
There's really not much to say. He said that there was some mild interest in Ned's word puzzle, the interconnected word puzzle. It's a bad name. And Molly's column. But mostly he just wanted to know if I would consider, or if we would consider moving.
Away from Hope Valley?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And go where?
He said, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles.
That doesn't appeal to you?
But this is our home. We love it here. Don't we?
Yes, of course we do. Well, just always nice to be wanted.
Well, that's exactly how I feel when it comes to you. Now, if I could just get 5 more minutes. Thank you.
You're not coming with me.
Wasn't planning on it. I just wanted to know what you meant before we hung up the telephone.
About Lucas getting cold feet? Wow. You don't think that's why he suddenly ran for the hills, do you?
No, Nathan, I don't. And frankly, that isn't even possible because Lucas hasn't proposed.
Exactly.
Nathan.
Elizabeth, I'm teasing you. I mean, wasn't it this time last year that Lucas left town and you went running after him? And now I'm doing the same thing. I think that's funny.
Well, I don't think you are running after him because he isn't going anywhere. There's nothing to worry about. I told you, it's Gustav who's worried.
Right. Gustav.
You know, you can be extremely exasperating sometimes. Nathan, thank you for being there for me.
Always.
Hey, Mike, if you're determined to step down as mayor, then we need to talk about those oil shares you loaned me.
I would like to play a part in the company again. I was good at it, and I liked it.
Welcome back, Mike.
Our first order of business is how to stop you from being replaced.
Listen, I'm not about to just roll over for Jerome Smith. He has no idea the kind of fight he's in for.
Oh, Lee? Joseph. Just stopping by to remind you that I'm taking a day off.
Right, yes, of course. Where are you taking Minnie again?
Heath Pond. Have a little picnic, try to relax. Thanks for lending me your car.
Anytime.
You'll let yourself in if you need to look around or take measurements.
Yes, and you and Joseph have fun.
Not sure about that, but we're certainly gonna try.
Elizabeth, you're not blaming yourself for Lucas riding off, are you?
Not at all. But Gustav was concerned, so I asked Nathan to try finding Lucas. What? Where are we? We're going to talk to Faith so you can have some peace about this once and for all. Faith? Hello? Oh, I thought I just saw her.
The Prospective Mother. A handbook for women during pregnancy.
That's a title that just about sums it up.
Indeed.
Rosemary, I still think you should just talk to Faith rather than read.
This book, written for women who have no special knowledge of medicine, aims to answer the questions which occur to them in the course of pregnancy.
Oh, good. I hear Faith coming now.
No, not good, not good.
I want to mix a new compound for Nathan's headaches, and I also want to check on Bill.
Well, we only have 2 appointments today. Mr. Robichaud continues to...
Poor man. If only...
And Mrs. Pecklaner is concerned that...
All right. Well, I am going to make my way over to the pharmacy. Would it be all
mind if I step out too? I'd like to run over to the cafe.
Yes.
Why didn't you want to talk to Faith?
I haven't been completely honest with you. I haven't been going about my days believing that everything will be fine whether I'm pregnant or not. And if I speak to Faith, then...
Rosemary, I understand.
Well, shall we go? Oh, wait. I'm still a little curious.
Is that all the wood you've got?
Working on it.
Well, I knew you'd be easy to find.
Did Elizabeth send you?
No. She mentioned that you talked about a ridge where the pines form a V. You know, everyone always thinks that they're the first person to discover this.
Well, it's beautiful here.
Yeah. I never get tired of this view. Not much of a fire you got going on there.
That's why I'm chopping wood.
Oh, it must have been cold last night. You got your tent opening facing west.
Did you really just come all the way up here
to apologize to you for thinking you had anything to do with Walden? And, you know, to see what's happening with you. Like I said, I always considered you more of a poet, not somebody to be roughing it out in the woods like this.
Well, do you need anything before you head back to town?
A cup of coffee would be nice.
Don't drink it.
Tea, then.
I'll heat up some water.
I'll chop some more wood for you.
Gentlemen, we have no prisoners for transfer here.
We're dropping off, Inspector.
Top of the morning to you. I thought you were in Benson Hills.
I was. Got myself a nice room at the Southern. Service is excellent there, by the way.
Mr. Gowan here claims he's blown up a coal mine.
He also said he had no right doing it. He's turning himself in. I'll grab the transport record for you to sign, and we'll be on our way.
You could have given me some warning.
Well, I didn't know there was any kind of etiquette to turning oneself in.
You've gone and done it now.
I don't normally say this to prisoners, but it's nice talking.
My pleasure entirely.
I hate to break this up, but as you say, this man is a prisoner. Let's get you inside, not a sight.
Thank you, Henry. Hooray for Gowan. He's a hero. Here, here.
You know, Henry, you're a hero.
Thank you, Henry.
Women are often led to suspect they're pregnant by symptoms of such doubtful significance that...
Hello, you two.
Faith! Hello!
What a coincidence. I have that very same book.
You don't say.
It isn't that we didn't trust your professional opinion. In fact,
It never hurts to be informed.
See? I told you.
I think Rosemary would feel much more assured if she could ask you some more questions, just for clarity's sake.
Let's take a walk. My turn.
Allie, are you working here?
I sure am. Robert's busy delivering the mail and the Valley Voice twice a week now, so I'm taking his place.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, what did you mean by my turn?
I need help with finding someone for my dad to marry.
I'm sorry, what?
I need help with finding someone for Dad.
No, I heard you the first time. Did your father ask for your help finding someone?
Well, no.
And do you know if he even wants to get married?
Well, I thought he wanted to marry you, and that would have been great, but to each their own, I suppose. Then I could have sworn he was interested in Miss Sue. Only now I'm not so sure. She's not even in town. And lately, wondering about Dr. Carter.
All right, Allie. You just need to trust me. You'll know when your dad is thinking about getting married.
How?
He'll tell you.
Why?
Allie, you are the most important person in the world to him. He's going to include you.
Heat pond. What a great place for a picnic, yep.
Joe,
Whoa.
let me help.
That would be good. Okay, there we go. Put that down. Oh. Hey.
There we are. Now, what about food?
It's the food on this blanket. Oh, I'm sorry we've been fussing.
I am too. Thank you for doing this.
I'd do anything for you, baby.
Would you talk to my father? I'm hoping you two can get past your differences for all our sakes.
You know your father never thought I was good enough for you.
You hear me complaining? Whew. Maybe the wrong time of year to have ourselves a picnic.
Maybe not.
Henry, I should tell you that I've made some calls. The oil company intends on prosecuting it to the full extent of the law. I'm afraid that means 2 felony counts, 3 misdemeanors at least. I'm not hopeful you won't spend a good number of years in prison.
Oh, I hear Granville's pretty swank.
I would like to look up some legal precedents for your defense. Gratis, of course. We hold to good thought.
You know, I am a little low on food.
That's a rookie mistake. Not packing enough supplies.
Well, I was packing for one.
I went into the woods because I wished to learn what it had to teach.
Henry David Thoreau.
Is that why you came up here?
Needed time to think.
You think too much. Or too little, I'm not sure what.
Come on, tell me you never need time to think about where you're going in life, where you want to be going.
Sure, from time to time, yeah. But, I mean, you and I are different people.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Lucas, I'm a Mountie. I have to look at things black and white, good and bad, right and wrong. You know what I mean?
Must be nice to have some time to stop and think then.
Well, you know, I did bring a bedroll. I think I packed some extra food.
No, that was wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time.
I'm worried about you.
You needn't be.
Is there anything I can do for you? Anyone I can reach out to?
Oh, there's one thing. If you would give that to Joseph. He does a lot of good work with the church in town. Oh, he doesn't need to know where it came from.
So you said that doctors classify signs of pregnancy as reliable, presumptive,
Probable and positive.
and when you first saw me, you thought that I was presumptive.
Right.
Lee thinks that I'm presumptive as well.
Some pregnancies are more difficult to diagnose. You may still be pregnant even though you're asymptomatic now.
On the off chance that I am pregnant, what would happen next? How would I know for sure?
You would feel the baby move.
This early? Well, what would that...
It's a sensation in your lower abdomen, right about here. And it would be very gentle.
And more often than not, it goes unnoticed. But if you are pregnant, you would feel a quivering. Some women have described it as the fluttering of a bird's wings.
Thank you for being so patient. I mean, I know I'm the patient, but...
Lee still has no idea.
No. But I think it might be time to tell him.
Come in.
I thought I might find you here.
Oh, please. I completely lost track of time. I am so sorry.
It's okay. Mr. Robichaux canceled and Mrs. Peckwaner rescheduled. So,
Any idea what you might do in here?
I won't go into details yet.
Molly?
I have a confession about Nathan.
It's been that obvious?
No, but I've carried a torch and I know all the signs.
I've become more interested in Nathan than just as a friend. It started right after his accident.
And that's perfectly understandable.
And unacceptable. I'm his doctor. Acting on my feelings would be absolutely wrong and unethical.
Faith, you're human.
It's an understood precept in medical school that you never even consider having a relationship with a patient.
Rules are meant to be broken. A very bad joke and very bad timing.
Yes. Lee should have asked if you wanted help with the loan. But he was being a friend while showing you he appreciates all you do when it comes to you working.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about your father. That has nothing to do with...
Oh, I think it does. It was right here in this room you told me you want to make something of yourself in business.
I remember.
You still want to prove to my father you can be a success without him.
What's wrong with that?
Dignity and self-respect are one thing. But pride should never be a motivator for doing or not doing anything.
I will speak to your father about going into business with him. But Minnie, I can't promise anything.
No, you wouldn't want to do that.
Well, it certainly wasn't the welcome that I expected nor that I deserved, but I'm willing to accept whatever the court metes out.
Rosemary, might I interrupt?
Of course, you're part of the story.
Actually, I'd rather keep what I have to say between Henry and myself. I was wrong, and I hope in time that you can forgive me.
Hi, Florence. News travels fast. Bill claims you're the talk of the town in Benson Hills.
What? Well, I best file my story. I don't want to be scooped by a newspaper called the Benson Beetle.
Have you seen Joseph?
Not yet.
Would you ask him to come by here when you do?
All right. How are you feeling?
You know, the saying, I feel a weight is lifted. I feel that.
And one you've been carrying a very long time.
Redemption of any kind has its cost. I knew that when I made the decision to do what I had to do. But I'm no hero. Cleaning up one's own mess is not hero's work. I would really very much appreciate it if you could help scuttle Rosemary's article. Please.
You're back. Did you find Lucas?
Yes. He's fine. I don't know what Gustav was so worried about. He'll be back tonight.
Thank you, Nathan. I really appreciate what you did.
You know, you could do a lot worse than marrying Bouchard. Try not to lose him like you lost me. Oh. Better be careful. People are going to start talking.
Norman, it's Leland. We have an exclusive.
Biggest story in years.
Yep, need you to rebuild the front page. Yes, that's right, for publication tonight. Rosemary is knocking out the lead right now.
How many words can I use? How many words can I use?
You'll give me as many words as you've got, sweetheart.
Excuse me.
Hold on 1 minute, Norman.
All right, here's the lead.
I know you're
When
trying to get
Mounties
out the
arrived
next
in Hope
edition,
Valley,
but
who would have guessed that
Rosemary,
longtime town
I
resident
really need to
Henry
talk to you
Gowan,
as
who
my
had been holed up
friend
in
and
the
not just
swanky
as the editor.
Southern...
Henry would appreciate it very much if you wouldn't publish his story. Ever.
Who cares about the Benson beetle?
Norman? Never mind.
Thank you. Now I need to go find Joseph and talk to Gustav.
If you'd like me to come in early.
Oh, no, the usual time's fine. Nathan? Nathan.
Nice to see you around.
Are you upset?
No. Actually, I think I'm relieved.
Whew, it's getting cold out there.
Thank you for coming.
Came as quick as I could. Church appreciates your donation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Elizabeth didn't give you up. In fact, I didn't consider it until just now. That money will go a long way, helping folks in need. Thank you. I brought you something to read. Hope that's okay.
That's kind of why I asked you to come. I don't know how to pray. Would you show me?
It'd be my privilege.
Is it okay?
That's perfect, Henry. That's perfect.
You sounded upset on the phone. May I offer you something?
Oh, I don't know. A tall glass of whiskey.
Grape juice?
I'm unsure why I put this off. Well, that's not quite right. I listened to Faith and thought about her diagnosis. And I made a decision.
I take it whatever she told you.
Oh, do you think you need to?
No, he's just fussy tonight. He'll call again if he really needs me.
I don't want to be dramatic. This is my last will and testament.
No.
And I don't want you to be dramatic. I'm not going, well, wherever one goes anytime soon, so let there be no hand-wringing here. But as an attorney, I do advise my clients to get their affairs in order before they may need to. Do you have any more grape juice?
Without asking what Faith said.
There are things that can help. That'll mean time for me in Union City.
Mama.
Hey, Jack! Hey, you want to come over here and have some grape juice with me and your mom?
Yes, please.
Great. Well, you heard him, Mom. Give us a pour. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for waiting. That took longer than I expected.
Not a problem.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay driving back from Union City alone?
Oh, I can do that with my eyes closed.
Well, I wouldn't suggest that, but All right.
Oh, that's third gear. Second. You're getting closer. Are you sure you wouldn't rather I drive?
Yeah, I'm sure. All done. What do you say we go get a bite to eat?
Oh, I don't think so. I'm just not feeling up for it tonight, and we don't have an addition to put out. What do you say we just go home?
That is the best idea you've had all day.
Have you given any more thought to entertaining an offer from Hearst newspaper?
Nope, not one moment.
Oh.
Oh. Sweetheart, you wait here.
No, Lee!
Might be people inside, okay? Everybody out! Everybody out, let's go, come on!
Gosh, you okay?
All right, you go, I'll be right back.
Gustav! Where's Lee?
He's still in there.
Lee!
Ah, sweetheart. Wow.
Saloon's on fire. I sent Coop to ring the bell and asked me to come over here and stay with little Jack, okay?
Oh my goodness.
I'm going now.
I'll be right behind you.
The other way! Check those water barrels! Roll out the fire hoses!
Saloon's on fire. Who knows if it's gonna spread, but I don't want you locked in here if it does.
What's up?
Let me take over.
Are you all right? It's at the saloon.
Let's see how close we can get.
Jason, Lucas. No.
Are you okay? Is anyone inside?
I don't know. I suppose it could have been a lot worse.
How am I going to repay Hickam this time? After the Derrick fire, I tried to send him on vacation.
You really did save the day.
Tom's dart is gone.
Oh,
My legacy may never be any better than his.
I very much doubt that. You know, I never actually opened your letter.
It explained where I was going and why.
I had a feeling I knew what it said. You were blaming yourself for any danger you might have caused Jack and me with Walden. And you were doing the same about the mine potentially reopening. And with the sale of the oil company, you were feeling unsure about what you'd do next in business.
You knew all that without reading my letter? Next time, I'll just save the stationery.
When I asked you if you changed your mind about us, about our future together, for some reason, I was doubting what I know about you. And I realized there's no need for me to ever doubt you.
Well, I feel the same way about you. But thank you for the reminder.
To me, you aren't what you do. Nor are you the sum of your possessions. Even if you'd come back and all of this had been gone, burnt in the fire, there would still be love.
Making me the richest man alive.
I've had lots of time to think while I was away. I've always been forthright and plain-spoken, but I wasn't with you. I didn't mean to mislead you, but I didn't tell the truth until it came out on its own.
You're in a bad situation. And I'm happy you're out of it now.
I am too.
Miss Sue!
Hello, Allie.
Hey, we still haven't gone for a ride.
Well, what are you doing now?
Really?
Yeah. Go have fun. I have to work.
Come on.
3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Oh, Ned! Oh, you're a slice.
Although he's decided to step down as mayor, here's to Mike Hickam.
I was only planning for our future by hoping to preserve our past.
Well, that's the platform you should have run on for mayor.
Hi.
Hey,
How are your headaches?
better. Not gone entirely, but better.
Well, let's see if they continue to lessen over the next few weeks. I hear that Bill's mayor again.
That is the rumor, although he hasn't said anything to me yet.
Faith, you and I need to speak.
Oh.
That's Henry's car. Was Henry with you?
No, he isn't. Why?
Because I just realized I have no idea where he is.
Henry?
Morning. Picked up a newspaper. Everything all right?
Everything's fine?
I am exhausted.
Well, you were very brave last night.
I don't know about that. I was just trying to do whatever I could to help protect the town. Can't imagine living anywhere else.
You are absolutely right. Phooey on that Mr. Gilchrist and his newspaper chain. This is where we belong.
Phooey. That's a good word. Good night, sweetheart.
Good morning, sweetheart. Wouldn't it be wonderful to raise a child in Hope Valley? Lee? Lee, wake up. I feel fluttering, like little bird's wings. I'm sure of it. I'm pregnant.
No, it's too bad. Just take a nap, Nancy. You'll feel better. What'd she just say?
We're gonna have a baby.
I don't understand.
You're gonna be a father. And I'm gonna be a mother.
We're having a baby! We're having a baby!
Lee, where are you going?
We're having a baby! We're having a baby! I mean, not right now, but we're gonna have a baby!
Lee, put on some clothes.
Who needs clothes?
Well, at least put on some slippers.
I love you.
I love you.
We're having a baby! We're having a baby! We're having a baby! We're having a baby!
Oh,
Here you go, Mama.
thank you, sweetheart.
Here you go, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Oh, my goodness, my pockets are getting full.
I like that he enjoys collecting little rocks. I used to enjoy finding four-leaf clovers.
Oh, for me, it was feathers.
Hope is the thing with feathers.
Yes, it is.
Mama, I have something for both of you. Hold out your hand.
Goodness.
Here you go, Mama.
Thank you.
Here you go, buddy.
Why, thank you.
I was talking with my mom, and I think she's hoping we might be in Hamilton for Christmas. I'd really love for them to meet you.
I had a trip planned already to meet them.
Oh, to Hamilton?
Yes. To ask your father for your hand in marriage.
Mama? Here you go, Mama.
Thank you. Lucas?
But I just called him instead. Elizabeth, I've never been more sure that you are all that matters. And I know that you're the one I will love forever. Could never desire anything greater than to be the one that you love forever in return. So, if you would, allow me to be a father to your son. And agree to be my wife. Elizabeth, will you marry me?
Yes. Yes to it all.
We sure did. Come here, you.